like, subscribe, drink a beer. We are going to watch. I don't know because I made a bunch of steel cage matches, so it's tough to say. I think honestly, I don't know if I've ever watched a Razor Ramon match, so I kind of just decided I'm going to spectate this one at the very least. Once again, gonna grab us just something to sip on while they're doing their walkouts. So I'll be right back.
WWE Universe, prepare to be shooshed.
The following contest is a fatal four-way steel cage match. It is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Chad may be the greatest coach of all time. Look what he did to Otis. Yeah, but is Chad Gable actually teaching the right lessons? Look at the record book, Saxton. You see all those W's? Those look like the right lessons to me. Great tag team partner, great mentor, great singles star. Chad Gable has not only resurrected his career, but Otis's as well. And Gable does it all for the Academy.
And introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 287 pounds, the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Talk about an iconic Intercontinental Champion. Of course, he made the ladder match famous in his wars with Shawn Michaels. And don't forget, gentlemen, few superstars have been able to recover from the Razor's Edge.
So actually, no one is ever kicked out of the Razor's Edge, and he didn't make the ladder match famous. I believe it was the first ever one, which is really cool. So it's awesome. Razor Ramon, wow, that camera angle on that was perfect. Razor Ramon was awesome. I'm kind of sad they lost him to WCW. He was gonna be like the next big star.
Beat you down and earn one more victory for the bad guy.
I like how on the right elbow he does have like a real pad. It's like this isn't about me protect like having some riz. This is like actually protecting my elbow.
Introducing the challenger from Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing in at 275 pounds, superstar Billy.
So Billy Graham was like a decade before Razor Ramon, and he's so fucking ripped.
Sculpted by the Greek gods themselves. Billy Graham is obviously all about appearances. He loves to run his mouth too. But let's not forget, he knows how to put his money where his mouth is, how to put those muscles to good use. We are in for one heck of a show tonight. Graham will make sure of it. I cannot wait to see the superstar compete.
But it is just crazy to be that jacked back then. Very few people were, especially people with like pot plants on their t-shirt. The most rare thing I can think of.
Get ready.
Yeah, like dude's repping an 8-pack in the fucking
No fear. YOLO attitude with this guy.
70s.
Introducing the champion, representing the LWO from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 175 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Joaquin Wilde.
I really like when Joaquin Wild was
This is
the
a man
face
who
of my
survived a
brand.
life-threatening internal injury before joining WWE. So now, being on this stage has allowed him the opportunity to embrace his second chance. Plenty of heart and determination on display when Wild competes.
Looking to make his mark and show how high he can really fly.
I'm liking it for Razor, honestly.
Here we go. This is what it's all about.
Billy Graham kind of became my favorite when I found out he was like super ripped in the 70s. It's like he knows some shit that we don't. And Wild he's been the face of the brand for a while. But I don't know. And I want Chad Gable to just be able to go back into the tag rivalry if I need to. So I kind of just don't want him to be a champion.
I've been waiting all night for this one. Scoop slam, making it look easy.
But crazy thing is,
trying to make sure the champ won't have a leg to stand on.
motherfucking
Every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
wow, what a stupid move by Wyatt. Like pull Graham down. Okay, even stupider move by Ramon. Like, pull him down. He was almost allowed to, like, able to use their stupidity to just defeat them.
No easy task. Release back suplex. Ouch. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
The thing is, it's like, I feel like Billy Graham walked so Hulk Hogan could run. Now she's getting his fucking back crushed. It's like caved in by Chad Gable. Razor Ramon is fucking huge. He's just beating the shit out of him. He's like look at that. He might be like 6'8". They probably said it when he was walking out. He just wasn't paying attention.
Should have been over, but he breaks the hold.
Should have been over. Yeah, he was definitely gonna tap out from that. That was a badass little move there. Billy Graham with the nut shot. Another one. Look at, like, Graham versus Ramon would be, like, I should have let that just cook to WrestleMania. This is an awesome rivalry. These are two huge fucking guys. They're both like 6'8". Jacked. It's like not even close, bro. Oh wow. Okay, Chad Gable is Razor Ramon's teammate right here. Oh shit. Okay. Chad Gable's just like catching bodies right now. The crippler crossface. That's the thing, it wasn't going to be over. I probably would have let him choke him out for a while. I love how it says, like, don't try this at home or in school or anywhere. I used to give my little brother the crippler crossface. And Court, you're probably not going to watch this, but when we do our live show, I will apologize for that. I am sorry that I gave you the crippler crossface. We went too hard as kids. We fucked each other up a lot. And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall. And I'm sorry, but I don't know. They're childhood fun. Billy Graham's like, nah, bro, you're getting powerbombed. Sit down, powerbomb. Fucking threw him. And then he's just like, hey, well, I'm going to punch you in the face 7 times, and I hope you hate every single one of them. Billy Graham and Razor Ramon. I might make them a tag team. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, the reason I was willing to do this for the card was because if I come in not first place, I'm fine with it because we busted the champ's face open, but I'm fine with it because I just get more keepers. And now that I have I think I have 5 level 20s and the face of the franchise here. I'm cool with having as many as I can have, so it just doesn't matter to me.
Quick kick out. This isn't even close to over.
Yeah, I don't know why he pinned him. Chad Gable's a beast. Gable and Otis are just such an awesome little team.
Uh-oh, ankle pick. Beautiful
Whoa.
takedown.
So, like, yeah, the way Chad Gable fights and the way Razor Ramon fights is just wildly different. Like, you're watching him, like, spin around and do, like, all this wild shit versus just, like, pure physicality. Like, whoa. The Canadian backbreaker's been applied.
A few seconds longer in this match would have been over.
Yo, Chad Gable breaking up Canadian backbreakers and then doing that move. That's what I'm saying. Like, the moves that him and Wild are doing are just absolutely, they're like acrobatic versus just like these super physical moves that 6'8" dudes do. The chaos of a four-man fatal four-way cage match are just kind of nuts. Like, no one's getting a pin. Someone's gonna have to get, like, they're gonna have to get, what the fuck? That's the most elaborate way to knee someone in the face I've ever seen in my life. But they're gonna have to get mega fucked up before you can get a pin and escape. I'm not even gonna try to predict a winner, even though I did say Razor earlier. What I am gonna predict is someone escapes. It's an escape. It's not a pin or submission. Escape is cool. You can also ask the dude to open the door for you, but he bullshitly takes like way too long. Yo, Graham is flexing, and Wild is like, not in my ring. And this has been my ring all season long.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Also, if I don't keep him, I'm just saying, like, Wild will be such a good value as like a draft pick, because he's going to be damn near level 20 by the time. Yo, he reversed whatever that was. But he's going to be damn near level 20 by the end of the season. And he was less than $100,000 to begin with, so he'll probably be like 250 for like a level 20.
What's it gonna take to keep this guy down? Can't quite get him there.
He's making his way up the side.
He's literally still down.
Is this the right
Graham's
time?
like, yo, Graham was about to stop the escape, and Razor Ramon was just like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna just fight you. Now look at Chad Gable's just escaping for no reason. Like, what? Like, what are we watching here? Is Chad Gable seriously gonna win for no reason? Okay. Like, the other three hated each other so much that Chad Gable almost got to just win for basically no reason.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
And three dudes, all capable of taking him out. And they're just like, nah, you know what would be cool? We fucked each other up while this guy won the match. That's true hatred. And honestly, beautiful and fucked up way. Nothing more beautiful than this. Hating people for no reason. Wild is like talking shit by just looking at Gable. Also, I feel like Wild would be better. Yo, what the fuck? Anyway, that was a crazy move by Wild, but I feel like he should be able to fly in the cage a little faster than everyone else because he's 175 pounds or whatever. Yep, Razor just won. Graham was too focused on that choke out. He didn't even notice that it was happening. The bad guy wins in a cage match. You gotta love it. And that's the Intercontinental Championship of 2.0 of the Rainbow brand. And that match was awesome. Yeah, it was a classic. Yeah, of course, Razor gets hurt. Of course. I don't understand. He won the match. Of course, my champion has to get hurt. I might have him in Wild, actually. Face off. Face off. $8,700. That's awesome. I'm gonna just simulate this tag team match. But I like both tag teams. I like when the tag teams are real tag teams too. So I should have probably watched it. Ooh, 4-star match. $4,400. Yo. Okay.
1, 2, ring that bell.
Dijak just whooping asses. Alright. I'm gonna watch this one too. It's only been a 15-minute episode, so we definitely can spectate 2 matches. Probably should have spectated 3. I wish I watched that women's tag match. Or the men's, because I obsessed about getting real tag teams. I could have watched 2 real tag teams enter the ring. Another fatal 4-way cage match.
He is
6.
one of the most dominant cruiserweights in history.
And you could say he's a kid who knows how to make an impact.
It's interesting. His pants say 6-Pac.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way.
Like,
Steel
did they call him 6-Pac on
and is for
WCW?
the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the NWO from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds. 6.
Amazing high flying.
They rate him at
striking
212,
skills, the workhorse of
but
the
Wild
New
was
World Order.
170.
Six possesses so many in-ring skills, but he's also a master of reinterpreting the rule book.
He also was like the longest reigning cruiser in WCW history or something. Like, he was pretty good. But also, calling him 6-Pac and having Thug on his
Rise to celebrate his royal majesty,
singlet is kind of wild.
King Harley Race.
Harley Race kind of is that dude. I'm not even going to pretend.
Introducing the challenger from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 253 pounds. The King.
But like when I talk about Billy Graham's physique and then you look at Harley Race, and Harley Race was maybe 10, 15 years before Billy Graham. Like Graham, he knew some shit that other people just didn't know.
Throne by demonstrating unmatched skill and boundless fortitude throughout the world.
I've kind of considered having a King match where I have Macho King, Harley Race, Jerry the King in a triple threat. Because they don't have King Booker on here. They've had a lot of dudes who they pulled off the King thing after winning King of the Ring pretty well.
An athlete beyond compare, the ultimate sportsman.
Calling him an athlete beyond compare reminds me of that Shane Gillis joke about when white people were cool.
And now,
Like, that's not an athlete beyond compare. It just isn't.
One of the greatest competitors in the history of this sport has inspired the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and Triple H.
And somehow, the peasants of the WWE Universe do not properly appreciate the King.
I also wish I could use Triple H in this, whatever it's called. This game mode.
Just look at
This is a
that
beast.
face.
A man possessed.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds. Otis.
He's not 330.
Otis
Like, he's the
is
same
laser
weight
focused
as
and has
Harley Race.
destroyed everyone who stepped in his path.
Well, Corey, he's not gullible anymore, right?
I agree completely.
Okay, he's a good 50 pounds heavier than Harley
finally
Race.
seeing Otis
But it's funny
competing
'cause,
at the highest level, and the
like,
WWE Universe
no one's
loves
calling him
for
like
it.
the epitome of
And he
male
always
specimen.
seems to have a beautiful blonde
said that
chasing him around for
about
reasons I can't
Otis.
fathom.
Ah, look who's here. The People's Champion.
The Brahma
Let's
Bull
go.
looks ready to lay the smackdown.
And Introducing the champion.
Like, I
from
picked Pete
Miami,
Rock.
Florida,
I didn't,
weighing
you know,
in at
I didn't pick
275 pounds.
the
The
higher
man
popularity rock or the level 25 legend rock. Pick the one with like the highest like overall rating if you put him in actual matches.
Feel the energy of the Great One as he saunters down to the ring.
Oh, he's the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, and he's
Motherfucking most
taken
electrifying man in sports
WWE
entertainment.
by storm.
If you
Whoa, 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 whoa. This ain't sing along with The Rock, Saxton.
I thought it was.
He's the trailblazing, eyebrow-raising phenomenon.
The Great One, ready for action.
It's like a little mixed review from the crowd, huh? But yeah, I picked like 98 Rock
The
or
pressure
whatever.
is
Like,
on for the champion.
the true
looking to
Pete
cement
Rock.
himself as one of the best of this era with a big win tonight.
I would love for him to hold the title going into Mania. But we'll see. It's the steel structure. The unforgiving steel cage lowers around
This title, you are a top name in
these
this industry.
competitors. Instead of being able to pick a superstar, I sort of wish I could have King and JR call matches. Like I said, I watched wrestling 25 years ago, and King and JR
Championship on the line in this
is
steel
who
cage battle with
calls
The
matches.
Rock, 6, Harley Race, and Otis.
Guys, plenty of championships have been decided inside of
Some
steel
people might
cage
call
over
this a
the years.
random assortment of
These
wrestlers.
superstars are going
I'd
to
agree with
go
those people.
to war tonight.
And while no war zone looks like the steel cage, that doesn't mean these competitors haven't come prepared for battle.
Like how Rock was ready to go like try to kick Otis in the face, but Otis was like tied up at 6, and it's just like, man. And then Otis kind of turns it around on
Tough
him.
position to be caught in here.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Oh, what are
Have
they
a
gonna
clean
do?
reset
Oh,
for
look at
ooh.
this. Look at this.
That was the
There's a certain amount of anger you have to have.
But yeah, we're
towards
gonna have
your
a clean
opponent to
reset for
power drive them like that.
WrestleMania. We'll see what that
What a
means.
knee lift.
Whoever's our champion is our champion, and then nice move by the way.
Down by the DDT.
We'll just kind of build out some rivalries from there.
Cage wall.
Fortitude being tested with
I'm gonna check out my
every
roster and
From behind,
kind of see what
looking for the grip to get themselves over the cage.
rivalries I have, what rivalries I need,
Oh
and then
my
kind of go from there.
goodness.
But I think I probably have what I need on the roster. I'm gonna definitely go for Isla's partner from Raw, because that would just be fun.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Yo.
Stop.
Harley Race and Otis is just interesting.
Oh, that'll rock you.
That'll rock you. I said about The Rock. The Rock has like the stun bar over his head, and he's just still fighting 6. Like, I guess he didn't get the money.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Able to give him the slip. Vicious right
Yo,
forward.
Rock dodged the first punch by Harley Race. Elbow him in the fucking chest. Ah, man. But yeah, he couldn't dodge it twice.
A little
Harley
rope
Race is not
assistance.
fucking around. I kind of think Harley Race wins this match.
Making sure the champ.
I know I said last time that escape was most likely, and then it was a pinfall. I still think there's going to be an escape.
And they just busted
If we have 2 cage matches and there's not a single escape, then
right
this.
interference. And we have Race.
If Otis won right there, I actually would have thought that was
Better be quick
hilarious.
about it.
It would have
Not
been
much
the
time to
funniest
get over.
fucking thing I've ever seen. Otis just climbing the cage. No one cares. Okay, well, they finally care. But we do care. was just jumped down in frustration. They didn't even knock him off the cage. He wasn't even like, oh, I'm going to just try this again. He just jumped down. Like, all right, fuck it. It is weird that it's just Thug. I know it was Thug Life on Tupac's like chest, like belly, if you will. But it's kind of weird that X-Pac had 6 Pac and then Thug on his single. Like, were they doing like a white Tupac thing? Like, what were they going for? That was one of those things where it was like WCW just had an idea. One of the strangest decisions by WWE in that era, the 6 to WCW era, was it's like Randy Savage called matches for a while. I don't know. He had some like mid-card shit matches. They never like, you know, it'd be cool if Randy Savage just replaces Hulk Hogan and he faces Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Diesel, and we have him in awesome matches in the early 90s. Yo! The Rock just did that classic like jump down thing, or jump back up thing, and it was awesome. But yeah, no, that kind of bothers me. They missed like this huge part of Prime Savage. And then he went to WCW because he just wanted to fight. And Hulk Hogan had creative control, and you can see that in how frustrating his matches were. Like, whoa! That was a pretty sick finisher by X-Pac. I'm just going to call him X-Pac. I can't believe that only got a point. But, yeah, no, they kind of low-key ruined the end of Savage's prime because they were, I don't know, stupid. They thought he was old. I don't really know. I cannot tell you why, but for reasons I do not understand, X-Pac's, or Randy Savage's prime was wasted. Harley Race had The Rock lined up for a finisher, and Six was just like, you know what would be cool if I just saved Rock's ass. Which is cool, but now Rock is going to just back body drop his ass.
And the champion finally ready to put this one away. Now we have Otis.
Otis is like, I will beat your ass in 3 different ways to continue this match. Whoa! That's the craziest way I've ever seen anyone get like punched or clotheslined or whatever just happened to him. 0-1 Rock, and he's like, I'm putting you in a, you know, the Bret Hart finisher. How does that thing go? Whatever. But yeah, 0-1 Rock is just a beast. Yo! And he pulls off a fucking, the finisher. Rock bottom. Man, I'm old. And it was called the sharpshooter. I've had a couple of drinks. Can't quite remember all the names of wrestling moves. Not a thing I'm actually like pretty good at recalling anyway, I would assume. But what is Harley Race's finisher going to be? In like the 50s or 60s, I can only assume it's like pile driver or something stupid. Because it's like, they're like the bad version of Bret Hart back then. Because like Bret Hart, he's so good at like the technical aspects of wrestling. He's like the evolution of their way of wrestling. But he's enjoyable to watch, whereas like, sometimes, like if you watch the old wrestling matches from the 50s, you're never impressed. But when you watch Bret Hart, you're like, wow, this guy. Like I went and watched his, when he won King of the Ring. And he won all 3 matches like in a very, very different way. And it's just like, this guy he can just like operate in the ring. It's amazing. And when you watch Harley Race, like no disrespect to like the legends, but it's just kind of like they didn't have the move sets that we have today. They just didn't know. So like, yeah, pile driver is the finisher. It just is. Just like Six and X-Pac are so painfully the same dude. It's kind of like how some wrestlers, they just play the same guy or I mean, some actors play the same guy in every movie. Syxx just played the same dude. Because I would argue, legitimately, Diesel and Razor Ramon are vastly different than Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But that like didn't matter or whatever, you know.
But champions need to finish the job. He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
That was an interesting choice. If Otis is like a little glitched out and not getting there, but Rock is taking forever to climb it, and Otis is getting to it.
But he still has a way to go to end this.
Yeah, Otis is just not having it. I would love for The Rock to win this one, but probably not happening. I should have saved that school part. Syxx was like dead for a while. He was hung out. Like that was such a long time to do that. Rock grabs Otis, just throws him into the fucking corner.
Look at this.
Like I could have won this match and fucking won it. And Otis is just gonna kick his ass. He broke the tie up to break up that pin. And then Rock was like, "You stupid bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass now." But Otis he's about to get him whatever his finisher is. Yeah. Damn, Rock is so damn strong. What do we have from Harley Race? He's gonna just drop his face on the turnbuckle. That was his finisher back there. Like, my God, did you see that? That adult picked up another adult. That's kind of crazy. I hate to make fun of all this. But no, I watched it and it was like racist and stuff. Like, that was it. The Fisherman Suplex was his finisher. Like, seriously, I made fun of it to the Power Driver. I almost wish it was a Power Driver. He's stuck behind him. Stay stuck. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about the racist part, and that shit pissed me off. But, I am kidding about, like, I get it. You don't get to where we are today without them. Like, they don't know what macros work. If I went back to the 1950s and explained macros, they'd think I was an idiot. They'd just be like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, proteins, fats, and carbs? Like, what? What the fuck? So, I get it. But someone went back in time and told Billy Graham's ass about it, so there's that.
Look at this, just unloading.
The Rock is beating Syxx's ass. Someone's gonna pin Syxx, I think. It's gonna kind of be the move that wins it here. I don't know what the Rock is doing. Okay. With everyone standing around, ready to break up the cover, I pinned him. I like don't understand how Syxx is a level 20 and Rock is a level 10. That's wild.
Juncture, there has to be some consideration into ringing the bell.
I hate to see any match called off, but you've got to protect an athlete from themselves sometimes.
Yo. Syxx is ready for the Syxx Factor, or whatever we're going to call it. He missed it, and because of that, so honestly, there's a chance Harley Race just wins over The Rock right there if Otis doesn't reverse it and then do that. But now he beat him. Otis did his best. I will give him that. Otis did his best to just break up all this people. I didn't even see Harley Race get busted open. So I think Harley Race versus The Rock is going to be for WrestleMania. Even though I know I should probably go 4.5 stars. But, maybe I should make it someone else, but we'll see. I might even sign a level 25. Feeling crazy. Like, maybe I trade 6 and, I don't know, Billy Graham or something. I might do something crazy. I'm considering it. Gunther's gonna destroy Dewey Carter. Yo, what in the world? Dewey Carter is good? LA Knight. I got called out. Dante Roberts, the GOAT. Damn, 4 stars. John the Fish Herman just ends up in cool matches all the time. Tim Burr calling out Roman Reigns, getting ready for WrestleMania. Tim Burr versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania is disrespectful. I'm just going to say that. Randy Orton is now on ECW. Or is that where I traded it? Yo, a draw. How's that amazing if it was a draw? No one thinks a draw is amazing. I guess they could write an amazing draw. Like, seeing some of the new WWE stuff, anything is possible. Big E and Sami Zayn. Amazing booking for us. Amazing booking for SmackDown. Amazing for ECW. And good for Raw. Which, I mean, Raw's like, we'll walk down and catch them all as opposed to running down and catching one. Because you don't want to, like, shoot your load here in week 20 versus week 25. So, kind of buyer beware for the rest of us. But 110,000 fans for Raw, $4,000. That they cannot make money. NXT 2.0. Our match card quality was A. Okay, I'm just putting that out. Logistics fan bonus is 1,000. Our other fan bonus was 22,000. So that's awesome. New fans 169,000. Last week's fans 2 million. Our fan retention rate is 0.9 or whatever. Anyway, 154,000 fans. Go us. $119,000. Also go us. Where's the, is there a thing from, oh yeah, other revenue bonus, 71,000. That is from all those cage matches, I think. Anyway, 130, 105 for SmackDown. 140, 24 for ECW. 2 million lifetime revenue for us. So we got another trophy. We got a bunch of cards. So that's cool. No one's getting a second trophy this year. Just us. So that's cool. Harley Race is our men's champion. We don't have a women's champion. Could have just made a women's championship match. That doesn't seem right that we don't have a women's champ, but I'll believe it. First things first, I'm going to see if they have anyone who is on a expiring contract that I can just buy out. I do like to do that. They do not. What about these guys? Tim Burr is a level 3, and he's going to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I'm just going to point that out. No. ECW is also... Okay, they have Wendy Chu, who's on a 3-weeker. And $32,000. Not bad. It's a maybe. Nikki Cross has been so pissed with ECW. Like, I don't understand how they've been able to keep her. One thing I'm considering. Yo, I ended up accidentally keeping the Chosen Veer Mahan. I didn't want that one, but that's okay. Could I trade like Wade Barrett? Isn't that cool? I kind of want to trade him and oh man, Razor, you're killing me. Are you seriously injured for 5 weeks? 5 weeks? It's not even that much value because he's so injured. But these three, and then get like just money from somebody. So I'm not gonna trade Razor actually because hopefully I can just get a. Honestly, trading him is a little bit of a risk. It's also kind of smart because he's. I'll hold on to him actually. So that's 119, 120,200. 120, 300. You do 120, 300. Well, they have 22 people on their roster, so maybe not. They have 20 and they have 16. So, yeah, you need two people. Like, well, you do $123,000. Yeah. Yeah, you needed some dudes. You needed some dudes. And now I only have 19. They have 18, but that's cool. I don't know. I don't know if that was a good idea. I should have actually like really evaluated my roster before just like going for that. Yo, I can get their champions. That's crazy. Like you're seriously gonna give me your champions? No, I'm not. I kind of don't want to do that just because. I mean, I don't really need Katana right now, but Hyper's pretty valuable, and I don't want to give you $46,000. I'm kind of trying to hold on to my money. Sam, I don't want to give you $33,000. I get it because they're both kind of pissed at me right now, but just not what I want to do. So I'm not doing it. They're not keepers for me, so I'm not worried about it. And then he's like, "What about less money then?" And it's like, "No, still no. It's always no. I'm not paying money." Okay, see now giving me money interests me, but not if you're giving me money and like to like garbage wrestlers. I don't mean to call them garbage, but you know what I mean. All right, the next. Oh, things are not working out at NXT 2.0, and I'm ready to move on. Especially after you kept booking me in pointless matches against Veer Mahan. Dude, a level one is asking me for $100,000. Like, of course not. Like, I got what, like 20,000? Something I've been wanting to say for a while. I'm getting a little tired of being the bad guy. Sure. Yeah, we'll switch that. We're gonna whatever. Select a superstar to gain $15,000 when they're used in a match. But ban other superstars in the match have an increased injury risk. I'm gonna do it. And then I'm just gonna pick someone with level 100 stamina. Katana, for instance, and I'm gonna put her in a match literally every week. Cool. Harley wants to be a hero or not a hero, but you know what I mean. All right, 450, so $100,000 and one asset away from upgrading to a stadium, which is awesome. That is as far as I will get it this year, but I will have a tier 5. And then next year I'll really work on those, but that's awesome. All right, so role change. Harley Race is going to be he's going to be not a heel anymore. He's going to be a face. And then he's going to get called out by a heel. He's a he's a heel specialist. So any face will do. Any face or any heel. So not Razor because he's out. Superstar Billy Graham I made a face. So it will be 6. Who calls out Harley Race? Cool. Another call out. Wild is going to call out The Rock. Is that might be on? I don't know what the hell that might be on. Who is going to call out? Nah, so I want a face bruiser. I might have Otis, honestly, calling out Razor Ramon. Oh no, okay, they're on cooldown. So I need a face bruiser or face specialist. Nah, face bruiser like him. The superstar Billy Graham. Yo, how many round moves was this dude in? Face cruiser, so not quite. Chad Gable doing his thing. I need to book some matches too. That's always fun. Okay, so it's like, come on, I made you a champion and you're pissed off at me. Why are you pissed? And I cut Katana's teammate, so it's gonna be her and Isla. No, it's gonna be her and Indy. Because Katana is the person I chose for, yeah, person I chose for this card thing this week, which is $15,000 whenever they're using a match. So that's awesome. They're gonna fight a match. She's gonna fight a match every week. Wild. He's gonna take a week off. Speaking of take a week off, though, I'm actually gonna call it here. The next episode, I will finish this, finish scheduling, booking this out, and we'll call it good. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you made it this far, but no, seriously, I appreciate you watching. Honestly, you don't have to like and subscribe if you don't want to. It's just cool that you watch this.